We're gonna see Pittsburgh for the first time. I'm gonna take you with me. You guys, look at this. Look at this, look at this. I feel like I went here in the 90s with my friends because I remember the floors that moved. I don't know if you can see it because I'm trying to actually get to my rental car. Here is this airport exit. They have like dinosaurs in Pittsburgh. Check that out. Okay, so that was really overwhelming. Memories of something without seeing it and then walking through it. I'm a little overwhelmed. I guess I'm gonna pick up my rental car now. See you later. Finally, got a rental car after an hour in line at Budget. I'm never using them again. I'm a little bit on the struggle bus. I can't see these to see what it is to open it. I can't see close up. I can see to drive now because I have a distance lens in my right eye. Let me see if I could shut my eye. I'm going to turn the camera off so that I can actually use my iPhone to zoom in on this and see what these tiny little, what does this mean? I can't. How do I get into this? What in the Tesla? What in the dollar store Tesla is going on with this Kia? Okay, it's got like a little wiener as a door handle. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I figured it out. I took my iPhone and I zoomed in, and apparently none of them were the trunk, but one was the car alarm, so it's good that I didn't hit it. You have to unlock it. There's a thing under here. Where are you? My God. Yeah, open. I did it. Close-up stuff is hard for me when I have my driving lenses in. Welcome to why travel is stressful and new things are stressful for me, but that's okay. We're gonna get my stuff in the trunk, and then I have to go to my childhood neighborhood to meet some people I haven't seen since I was a teenager, and to do a photo shoot with Public Source magazine. Both of these things I'm not going to be recording. You'll see the magazine shoot once it's out, which it may be out even before I have this video. It took me like 5 minutes to figure out how the seat worked. I'm a little freaked out because there's only 2 pedals, not to mention it's an electric. I drive a stick shift, so this is gonna be surreal, and I'm gonna put the camera down when I'm driving, and I'll talk to you guys later because I don't want to get myself murder killed. Hey, what's up? So I am doing something a little different than I usually do. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I grew up here, I went to high school here, and then I left. I got my eye surgery in 2016 that gave me sight, and I have never been back. And now I'm gonna take you with me, and we're gonna see Pittsburgh for the first time. So we're on Green Tree Road now. I generally know it as one of the most terrifying roads because it's a one-way street on this side, and I think they switch depending on which lights are actually lit up. You'll see in the front, I'm gonna switch. If you look, coming up here, past these 2 red lights, there's 2 green arrows on the right, and there's an X on the left. Well, that changes at some time during the day. And I knew about this when I was living here as a teenager or younger, and I was just like, that is the most terrifying thing known to man. And this is the street that kind of leads up to where my neighborhood is in Beachview, or where my neighborhood was in Beachview, to be more accurate. What's really crazy is I'm gonna let you guys come with me and check out how awesome the roads are here. And they're especially wild during the winter when it's all iced over. The roads are very steep and sometimes bumpy. People equate really steep hills with San Francisco, but Pittsburgh is a contender. They actually build steps down some of the hills because it's not possible for a human to go up them. This one's not bad. I love this place because it used to be open 24 hours. It's not anymore. And they have the most awesome smiley face cookies. I just got a bunch of smiley face cookies delivered to my apartment in Burbank, and I've been giving them to my neighbors, and they've been like, these are amazing. They're a bunch of, they're sugar cookies with smiley face icing and some of my favorite things. So this is what I kind of mean by steep hills. And this isn't even the worst one. In the winter, this gets really bad and you have to actually put your car into second gear to get up it. But this is normal and this isn't even a bad hill as far as, or at least it's not that bad. It's a bad hill, but as far as Pittsburgh goes, it's not as steep. I remember one time I was driving up here with my family and our car just started sliding backwards down the hill because of the ice. Oh, that place here, I think that's the Armory, or at least it used to be. So we're in my neighborhood now, kind of. We're approaching Beachview, where I grew up. I remember being in this neighborhood, playing with some of the neighborhood kids. Here, I'll give you an idea of what the houses look like here. You can see it's not a fancy neighborhood. This right there, that was the house of my best friend when I was a kid. She has since passed away. We lost touch when I was like 11 because her friends started bullying her that I was a nerd. Keep right. And that was the end of it. This parking lot is, let me see if I can park in here. So turn right. This is the parking lot where I would ride my bike as a child. There's the Fallowfield trolley stop. So here we are on the street that I grew up on. My house would have been right down there. So I'm gonna go and show you guys kind of what that area looks like. It seems a lot smaller than it did when I was little. I don't know if I got bigger or if having eyesight has made things seem a little more easy to digest. The houses are kind of like, I mean, I feel like they used to be middle class in like the 60s. Yeah, this is the vibe. Like I said, this is really surreal. I have a lot of memories living here of, some good memories, but usually those are the ones where I was in my room reading. I have a lot of bad memories, a lot of memories of being bullied. Maybe that's what's called PTSD. I saw somebody who resembled somebody that I used to know, and I kind of panicked and went back into the other side of my car. There's a lot of good memories here of things that I did in my own head to survive. But there's a lot of horrible memories that I have from this place. So really coming back to this is, I see this as me reclaiming it for myself. That what happened to me doesn't define me. And nobody's harming me right now. Nobody can look at me and say, I see that that happened to you. And the eyesight thing, like I said, I don't know if it just looks smaller because I'm an adult and more capable and physically larger than a child, but it looks kind of peaceful now. And you would never know what I was going through. I don't usually like duck and cover and panic to get into a car because I want to hide from another human being. And that's what just happened. Thanks for being here with me while I'm doing this. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm a big proponent of what happened to you does not define you. The things I've been through as the cement and the bricks that built the strength that I have now. This was my escape. This is the Fallowfield trolley stop. This stop is how I was able to get out of where I was and actually see the city. In theory, see the city, since it's an expression. Here we are at the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh Beachview branch. In here is where I would go almost every day, if I could, to read books. And I read a record 72 books in the reading club. Now, this building has been completely redesigned and demolished since I've been here, and all of the people that I knew are either retired or have passed away. I still have really good memories of being a library kid. I would argue that it was the number one thing that ensured that I could be successful in life. It gave me the courage to dream. It gave me the courage to learn, even though I had a serious disability. For some reason, when I was in there, it didn't feel like I did. That's enough childhood memories for me for one day. We're gonna go to some more adventures. I'm gonna do something that I have really cool memories about. The tunnels used to really freak me out when I was a kid because of the sound and the shift of lighting. It's like some Star Wars level stuff. I mean, I thought it was cool because I developed a love of roller coasters and stuff. And it's all orange. In the early 90s, it used to be kind of like a bright white light in here, and I guess they changed it because it's easier on people's eyes. Funny enough, this does freak people out and they tend to be afraid of hitting the wall. I actually don't have that problem. I think it's because the navigation system in my head I used when I was blind was based on kind of like a geometrical measurements from all sides. So I'm not worried at all about this. So we are here, right there, the incline. We're gonna ride it. And the reason we're gonna ride it is because I did ride the incline when I was little, like pretty much every kid in Pittsburgh did. And that was janky at the time. I remember it felt like the car was gonna fall off the mountain. I know they've remodeled it since then. And I can't wait to see it. This is so cool. Oh my God, you guys, look at this. Look at this. Man, imagine if you went down there real fast, like a roller coaster, that would be awesome. Do not, oh wait, so bicycle on that, animals with that, no peeing. Do not pee on the incline. So I can already tell you this is a lot less janky. In fact, it feels really nice. It feels really safe and secure. Not at all like the one I rode in the late 80s when I was like a baby. Oh, it's closing. Haha, I'm the only one on the incline, so I can straight act a fool. I'm the only one on the incline. I better sit my ass down. This is where I think, like, I hope this is not like, this is not a murder car. It's like, now that you are here, you die. Okay, so this feels like it's moving at about half a mile an hour. It's not the thrill ride that I had anticipated. I mean, I wouldn't say I've anticipated it. I would say it's more of a, it was a hope. I don't know if you can see how high up we are now. Oh, now we're picking up speed. Yeah. Okay, now we're going at 3 miles per hour. What I remember is the rattle, the complete crazy rattle of what this was. This is awesome, man. I feel like I got my own Pittsburgh because no one else is on here. Like 47 people got off, but it's just me. We got shrubs. There's a shrub. This guy's name is Chuck. This shrub's name is Shrubus. That tree's name is Tree. They're cool. They're really freaking cool. I can see all of the details of the leaves. How wild is that? It looks so much cooler in real life than it's showing up on the camera.
Don't stand too close to that.
That's awesome. What is it?
Chicken. You can stand on them. Kidding.
Oh, awesome. I don't know.
When they remodeled the place, they had to take the stuff out. They were so big, they had to cut holes in the floor to get them out. And then they just left them so that people could see through them on both sides.
That's so cool. Yeah. That was not there when I was a kid. Oh my God. Old school phone. Wow. What is happening? Look at this. The Monongahela Incline is the oldest continuously operating funicular railway in the United States, having begun service in 1870 to transport factory and mill workers from their residences atop Mount Washington to their places of employment. That's cool. 635 feet long, 367.39 feet elevation. Oh, 6 miles per hour. I was off. Just look at this view. Oh my God. This is crazy, you guys. What? We got ice cream 100 feet? Gourmet coffee 100, what? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go there later. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel that my only friend is the city I lived in, the city of Stillers. Lonely as I am, together we... Whoa, check this guy out. My name is Joe. Hi, Joe. How's it going? What do you do? I shake my butt. Oh, okay. Carry on, sir. Carry on.
Oh, not.
No, it's closed. That's closed, so we can't do that. Let's go and just walk around and explore this area. I have literally never been here, or if I have, I don't remember it at all. I found Batman. The coffee is closed. Looks like the ice cream is closed too. So that means we're gonna go back down because there's no place to pee up here, as we have seen explained in the signs multiple times. So I'm gonna go downstairs to find some place to pee. Is it downstairs? Downcline? We'll see. Okay, so up on the incline, which is up there, the coffee place was closed and the ice cream place only took cash, which I don't have. I only have card. And the ATM to get the cash for the coffee place was actually in the the ATM to get the cash for the ice cream was actually in the closed coffee shop. But I found Yin's coffee, and I don't know if it's good I don't know if it's bad, but we're gonna find out. Or rather, I should say, we're gonna find out. I got an iced latte with almond milk because I don't like sugar. Let's try it. That was amazing. So Yin's Coffee has my full recommendation. Even though the wind is blowing the hair in my face, so I can't actually look at you without my hair being in the face. See, this is the thing that people don't really talk about. Pittsburgh has really good food. And I know because I grew up here. Even if I couldn't eat at restaurants a lot when I was a child, I feel like all of my standards for food in the world have been made by comparing it to what I experienced in Pittsburgh. The only place that I differ is I do have a California streak in me where I do like the Buddha bowls, the greens, and the things like that I don't know, I could be wrong, I don't think it's as readily available here. It's not like it's not here, right? Coffee, especially with almond milk, I was surprised that Yin's Coffee nailed this so well because a lot of times the almond milk people don't use good almond milk in coffee. On to the next adventure, and I don't know what that will be. And the other thing I was gonna say is I've been meeting so many cool people here, having conversations. You know, that doesn't usually happen in other cities, and I just feel like the appreciation for what I'm doing, when people talk to me, they're just like, whoa, I'm loving it. And now I'm gonna drink my Yin's Coffee, and I'm gonna go get my car and get out. So I just lost my parking ticket, and in any other place, I probably would have been charged $50 or something. Instead, I called for help, and the parking attendant just waived it. When I lived here, it wasn't obvious to me because it was all I knew, and I was going through bad times with specific people. I don't think I knew until after I moved out of here how incredibly lucky I was to have been raised here. I think I'm going to try to come here at least every year and bring some friends from Los Angeles because the food is amazing. The people are amazing. Yeah, it's not what it was in the 90s. The food closes pretty early. But I haven't had a bad meal yet here. So I was gonna go to Point State Park to go and check the fountain out, but I made a wrong turn. And I saw a sign for the Strip District. I'm gonna go explore that. When I was living here as a kid, I always heard about the Strip District, but the situation that I was living in and the fact that I had no money meant that I never came down here. I hear so much about the Strip District, and it just sounds kind of badass, like the Strip District, the Strip District. Like it's, I would say a metal band, but you know, I don't know. We're gonna go and we're gonna explore. I made a wrong turn. I saw a sign for the Strip District, and I know that Point State Park is gorgeous. It's a fountain, and then there's a museum there, and I know every other person on YouTube has covered it. I have a feeling that we're gonna find something cool to talk about down here that maybe is off the beaten path. Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy. I remember this was kind of, a lot of the kids in the 80s and 90s were like little kids were into this. That's like an old school children's toy shop. Ah, don't zoom on me, don't zoom on me. I'm gonna run across really quick and see if it's actually still open. This is so cool. Look at that! It's like got a carved sign. Yeah, this is as old school as you can get. These guys are still open. They just closed, so we can't go in. But like, it's just so cool to me that this store has survived so many years in the pandemic. I don't know how many years they've been open, but it's at least 40 years. It was like the place that you would go in the 80s and 90s if you wanted to get a kid like a rocking horse or like an old school toy. And it's still here. What a cool city. Here's where we're going, Steel City. I bought stuff. And I didn't buy the coat jersey thingy because I live in the desert where it's hot and that thing was really warm. But I think I might come back and get it in January. A+ for Steel City. What a freaking cool place, and cool people working there too. So I have that. There's immersive theater at Pittsburgh. I got wonderful ass tickets. I'm gonna go see Hyde by Vigilance Theater tonight. I needed something to eat. Everybody goes to Permane Brothers. I'm not doing that. I wanted a stir fry. This is a turkey meatball stir fry from Honey Grow. I feel like for me, it's a thumbs down to Honey Grow. I just ordered something that didn't suit me, but I ordered the turkey meatballs with sweet soy sauce, and the sweet soy sauce was way too sweet for me, and it gave me some stanky breath. So I had to just stop at a gas station and buy some gum. I'm about to go to immersive theater, so I don't want to show up and then be like, yeah, I met Olivia and, she had some kicking ass breath. Okay, now because obviously I'm not going to be recording during the performance, I'm gonna just go dark and I'll let you know how it is. But first, I want you to see the area that this theater is taking place. It's a really beautiful street, and look at how gorgeous. Like some of these houses, like seriously, look at that. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what Pittsburgh has to offer for immersive theater because I've gone to a ton of them in Los Angeles. Oh my God, you guys. So I just finished seeing Vigilance Theater in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I saw a production called Hyde, which I guess it's not a spoiler at this point because it'll be finished by the time that you see this video, but there's werewolves involved. And you know me, I'm always about anything adjacent to Halloween, anything ghosts, werewolves, zombies, just give it to me. I really, really love that my former hometown is giving the awesome. It's really easy to say that the best immersive theater is in New York or it's in LA. I have done immersive theater throughout the entire country. I've done New York, I've done LA, I've done Tampa, Florida, because believe it or not, they have it there. And all three of these locations are freaking awesome. They do amazing work, and I am proud to say that Pittsburgh is now on that level, and it probably always was on that level. It's just I didn't live here to see it. I'm gonna have to come into Pittsburgh more often, even though it is a connector flight, which I don't love, for the prices, the cost of living here, the variety of things that you can do with food and theater and everything. I mean, I thought this trip would be depressing because I have a pretty depressing past when I lived here and I went through so much, but I just see now that I've finally risen above my past. I've gone back to my hometown, I've reclaimed it for myself, and I've been able to literally see it with new eyes, and I've been able to see how amazing it is. And something I didn't say at the onset of the video is that for a while I resented my past and I incorrectly blamed Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had nothing to do with it. Specific people that I associated with in Pittsburgh that are very rare to find because 99.9999% of people here are amazing. Just my particular situation wasn't good. That's not a normal situation. And if you just come to Pittsburgh and you check out what they have to offer and you talk to the people, you're going to find the nicest, most supportive, caring, creative people in the world. Tomorrow, I'm going to find more things to do. It was just such an accident that I ended up here. I kept making wrong turns, and every wrong turn, I found something even better than where I thought I was going. The wrong turn ended up being a blessing. And isn't that how life is? I think because I've been through so much, I can see the awesomeness. Thanks to everybody I saw this weekend, everyone I've met, had a conversation with. If some of you are watching this video, I appreciate you. I've had the best weekend of my life here. Thank you.